All right, Steve, do you see a glimmer of hope left for the Ospreys in this competition?
Yeah, there's a glimmer. It's something that we'll be hanging on to. Coming to Northampton, it's going to be an amazing occasion. We've had some great crowds recently, and now those Anglo-Welsh fixtures are something that's pretty positive for us. Northampton coming down, and I think they've done a decent job in us up there. So something we want to get a positive result and see where that takes us, because we never say never. Castra could cause Leinster a bit of an upset out there, and then anything could happen.
How do you assess them?
Oh, look, they're a big physical pack. They rely on the scrum and driving line out, and then they got some pretty special backs in around George North in particular, and then they got Khan, they got Dixon, Myler, so they're a pretty all-rounded team. But I do see their ultimate strength is being up front.
With George North, do you have a sort of special strategy, to stop him?
Not particularly. I thought Jeff Haas had done remarkably well up there against George North. It was a titanic battle, I think, two giants in fairness, and Jeff is learning the game. He's probably only about 2 years into playing senior rugby, and it's probably his first proper year. I thought he'd done outstandingly well against George North last time out, so it'll be a titanic battle again.
It's more about pride, isn't it? Forget the Heineken Cup group and your chances of getting through. You've got to bounce back. You've got to, in the Heineken Cup, you've got to show that you are a top side. Yeah,
no, I think so. I think when you reflect and all, obviously bitterly disappointed with the Leinster game, which is something I think that game did get away from us. Northampton didn't have too much complaints up there. We possibly could have snuck a bonus point, but then it's probably like in Heineken Cup, we know it's fine margins, and being Castra with 13 men chasing the winning try, as you could put it, out there was really disappointing. In the last minute, the group could be so different, but like you say, it's responded pretty well after 3 losses and decent performance against Castra. But like you say, it's all about winning games, and irrelevant whether you're in or out the competition, we want to win every game we partake in, especially against rivals like Northampton.
With Courtney Laws, he was outstanding against you up there. Do you have a sort of special strategy for combating him with his big tackling?
No, I think it's like we've got.
Front up, I guess, is it?
Yeah, it is, and that's where I don't think that's. You've got to ask our boys to front up. They always do so, irrelevant where we go in, whoever's playing. They always front up. It's something that we've got our own way of playing, and like we'll tweak 1 or 2 things probably going into Northampton, but it's something that we won't be catering for individuals. It'll be about us as a group, how we really take on Northampton, because the boys won't be worrying about Courtney Laws or George North, whoever it is. We understand they are outstanding players, but it'll be about us. We're at home. We've got to be positive in the way we approach a game.
Steve, are you concerned about your scrum?
It's probably not where it needs to be at the minute. It's something they've worked hard today in particular, and I think it's obviously the new laws have gone on, and it's a little bit different, but it's something. It's not a major concern for me, because I know like Gibbo's working hard at it, and the guys know we need to improve in that area, and it'll be a real good test for us against Northampton, but it ain't something I'm overly concerned with at the minute.
Will anybody coming back in this week, Steve?
No, not really. I don't think, because Ryan, it'll be too early for Ryan this week. I'm trying to think now. He'll be in around it. It'll be around the same sort of squad we've had over the last sort of couple of weeks.
Steve, you've still got faith in Adam as one of the best props in world rugby?
Oh, definite.
Yeah.
Definite, 100%.
Are the law changes sort of affected him a little bit?
I think so. I think it's getting used to it now. All of a sudden, there's another change in the law straight away. The referees are not going to call the ball in now, so it's just something we've got to get used to. And look, he's a British Lion. Like at the end of the day, a couple of months ago, he's playing in the Test-winning series, so it ain't an issue. But we're fortunate to have Aaron Jarvis and Adam, so we've got that ability to change things round. And also you've got young Dan Suter coming through, still got Joe Rees and Nicky Thomas, so it's something we feel we've got some real good guys in around that, but I'm not overly concerned again with Adam.
You'd be hoping that he stays at the Ospreys with Alan Wynne?
Yeah, we want to keep all the players, as I keep saying, time and time again, and it's just, at the end of the day, there's so much going on off the field, and like I can't control in around finance and figures and around that. It's just ultimately we'd love to just grow our squad as opposed to chopping and changing, but that's for other people to decide.
So there's been a bit of speculation about the Blues, obviously, with the outside on loan?
No.
Is that something that, if approached it, you would consider it?
No.
Is yours he stayed?
He's our player. He's great in this period for us. We've got like at the end of the day, we're in a good position in the Rabo, and like you need big squads, and that's where like at the end of the day we haven't got the large enough squads as you look at other giants in and around Europe and things, and it's something we won't be in the sort of, we won't be open to leaving our players go, especially in particular those areas where we see Matthew playing a major part for us over the Six Nations period, going through and hopefully getting that top 4 in the Rabo.
Especially with Dan being away for a long time.
Yeah, it is, and it's pie in the sky type of thing, and we need squad. You need 3 players in each position, and like Biggs could tweak an hamstring tomorrow, and then Matthew could be featuring against Northampton or whatever it may be. But so that won't be happening. Yeah.
Steve, what have you made of Dan's performances during the derbies? Played well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's playing well consistently for us. I think he's maturing week on week. And in fairness, as coaches, we're always asking more of Dan as well, and he's receptive to that. He understands how we want to play and how we want to sort of evolve and improve our game, and you can see his commitment is there to be seen for everyone. His goal kicking in those tight derby matches have been a point of difference as well, and he's running our game, and I think there's even more of a maturity coming with Daniel, and hopefully that will keep growing with him. But he's a fantastic competitor for us to stand in on the training field, and like I say, all young guys looking at how he practices is not any luck involved in around everything he does.
Do you see Reece Webb making the World Squad this winter?
Yeah, potentially. I think Reece had a good Christmas. He's come back remarkably early from his injury, and that's testament to how professional he was. I think it's about 3 months early from his knee when out in Leinster. I think he's done really well for us. He's really powerful. He's a point of difference for teams, and it's just like we've just got to keep on top of Reece, make sure we manage him. That's why he weren't involved in the Blues and those kind of things. Also, we got 2 other really good 9s, so it's something, yeah, potentially I could see Reece going to the national squad.
There's turmoil all around Europe at the moment, but it's worse in Wales than anywhere. Is that putting you and the other Welsh regions at a disadvantage in these next 2 weeks in terms of where players' heads are and all that sort of stuff?
I think it's been around long enough now. The boys are concentrating on their performances, and I think, in fairness to our boys, it's constant talk in the media and it's constant speculation, but we can only do our talking as best we can on the field, and I think to a large extent we've done that, and we would like some little bit of improvements in our performance in certain areas. But for us as a group, I think the boys are really focused. It's a good place to be, even with all the speculation and uncertainty around stuff, but I'm really happy with where our group are at, and I think they are true professionals. They get their head down. I know it's hard to deal with, and probably we're all fed up of it, but it's something that we've just got to prepare for Northampton and then Leinster after that.
Are we in the 11th hour in regards to those 2 players, Steve, Alan Wynne and Adam, and are you hoping for a positive outcome, whatever that may be, in terms of what the union offer the regions?
Yeah, look, that's still yet to be resolved, isn't it? But yeah, we are looking for positive outcomes in around a lot of our players. But like, once again, there's no point me sitting here and spending 5 or 10 minutes talking about that because I don't know enough about it.
But in terms of players, I mean, it must be, we're coming to the make or break situation now. I mean, livelihoods is not just about players, it's coaching, all the coaching staff. It must play on people's minds that we're in January in 5 months and nobody till the new season or whatever, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it does. It makes it difficult to recruit, to retain in what you want, and it is difficult. Like you say, it's January now, when you're looking at potentially where maybe some holes in our squad are, where we need to fill or retain in certain areas. It's very difficult to do in around our current climate.
Will Harold Bergson be fit?
He won't be available this weekend, no. No, it's just Hano, we're just managing him in around his game time.
I guess you were quite pleased that Sam Lewis's change of heart?
Yeah, happy Sam's here for an extended period of time. He's been fantastic for us. He's played a hell of a lot of rugby for us. So we're really pleased to have Sam here for an extended period of time.